Like I completely choked on my coffee. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, didn't have anything. I
You
like
did.
legitimately I couldn't breathe. And
And we
we
kept going. We
we
kept
kept
going.
going.
I
We
was
kept, the
internally
show must
panicking.
go on, ladies.
Mhm. I was internally panicking. Like, do we keep going? Do we end? Not sure, but we made it. So, all of that to say, no reason to be nervous. And we're really excited to have you guys on
I
again.
know.
So, we
I
have
Yes.
know.
a third timer for Sally, and then we have some first timers, Izzy and Gillum. So, MC, would you like to introduce our special guest today?
Oh, yes. I'd be delighted to introduce our special guest today. So we have Sally King, who is near and dear to my heart. And then also near and dear to my heart, we have got Gillum Parker and Izzy Howard. So we're very excited to have these girls here today to talk about a race that they are putting on that is coming up not tomorrow, but next Saturday. So, guys, we'd love to hear a little bit about Sally. I guess let's start with you, and then we'll circle back to Gillum and Izzy for some updates. But can you tell us kind of how this started and what's going on?
Yes. So I started this, I guess the first one was my sophomore year, but obviously it was like in the makings for like my freshman year. Just because I knew that I wanted to do something, some sort of outreach thing for the community. And I've always loved to run, and they are also both on the cross country
Yes.
team. But I've always loved to run, and I thought that I should combine my interest in, wanting to help the community and also my interest in running into a race. Also, it's at like a beautiful location, Fort Macon, which is so like I feel like that represents the uniqueness of where we live as well. So I just
Absolutely. Sally, will you kind of fill us in on the past 2 years and the story of those, where the money went, how much you raised, and all of that? And then we can roll into what we have looking forward to this year.
Yes. So the first year, it was Broad Street Clinic who provides they provide free healthcare for people in the Carter County area who you know, can't afford it themselves. And then I think the first year we raised, I think it was about 15,000.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I
Like
remember.
yeah,
Yeah.
15,000. And then last year we did the Boys and Girls Club. And for them we raised 25,000.
Wow.
So yeah, I know we were super grateful to get a lot of support last year. And so this year we're doing the Boys and Girls Club again. They're building a new facility in Beaufort, and also it's just a great cause. So we just wanted to give them some more support. And so this year we're trying to raise 50,000, which is a lofty goal, but we are really committed to hitting that as close as we can.
I think we can do it.
Yeah.
I think we
I
can too.
love I love the determination.
So one really fun fact that I think is cool, and Gilliam and Izzy, I want to get your take on this, is that these girls that Sally's a graduating senior, and then Gilliam and Izzy have got a couple of years left at West, so they are stepping up to the helm to take over when Sally graduates. But what I think is so cool about these girls on the cross country team is that their home cross country course is Fort Macon,
Ooh.
which I just think that's so cool. I mean, I don't know, call me crazy. I grew up in Greensboro. I mean, I mean, I know when the kids are going on the boat on the weekends, I'm like, Sally, I was going to the mall.
Right. Right.
Not that I don't love Greensboro, because I do, but I mean, how about that as your home cross country course? So, what I want to know from Gillum and Izzy is, I mean, do you love that course, or is it one of the hardest ones?
It's definitely one of the hardest courses that
It
I
has to be.
say that I've run before, but it is just a blessing to be able to run there and to be able to see the views and see the scenery and see everything that has been in place there.
Yes, I agree with Gillum, and also most cross country courses that we run, they're multiple laps, and the fort is just one. And so, I mean, you have a view the whole time, and I mean, there's always something to look at, and so it goes by pretty fast.
We do have
Mhm.
Coach Mayo. He
Oh
separates like
yes,
he's like,
Yeah.
okay, you have your fort time, and then you have your
yes.
other time for
Yeah.
the rest of the season. Like
I was
it's
just about to ask that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Incline, it's up and down, you have different terrain. Do you run
Yeah,
on
So you're
both sides?
slower at the fort, is
I
what you're
think it's
saying.
a 2 minute difference off
Yeah,
of your
yeah.
off of your PR like
But
that.
we do time trials, and so we just go run the fort in the summertime, And I mean, it's just fun to see our times,
Yeah.
the difference.
Progress and get
Yeah.
better
Yeah.
as the season goes on.
For sure.
Well, what I want to point out with you Speedy folks is also for the race, for the Run the Fort race next Saturday, people don't have to run. Is that right?
Yes, that is important to know.
I think that's very important. So before we go on to logistics, Sally, one thing that I mean, you know how Meg and I feel about the Boys and Girls Club and how our team feels about it. But I'd love to hear you. I mean, if there are folks on here who don't really understand what the Boys and Girls Club, what they do, I mean, they're everywhere, but what they do specifically for our local kids, I'd love for you to explain a little bit about that.
So what's most important, like the three main things that I think that they do is that they give kids a sense of community, first of all. They give them a safe place to go after school, which includes like homework help and everything like that. And what I think is so touching is that they get a hot meal before they go home every day. So I mean, honestly, we've all grown up with people who go to the Boys and Girls Club, and we use the Boys and Girls Club gym when we went to elementary school. So I mean, we reap the benefits too, but we've just been able to see like firsthand how impactful it is. Like we went to go visit as well, and got to hang out with the kids some, and it's such an incredible program and organization.
That's really special. That's really special. So y'all, let's talk about logistics. So remind everyone the date, remind everyone the time, and tell us a little bit about what to expect on race day.
Yeah, Gillian, why don't you take this one?
So basically the date is going to be a Saturday from tomorrow. And so the race day is basically going to look like you can either walk or run the race. You can have strollers, you can have dogs. So basically it'll start at 8 a.m.
Yep.
It'll start at 8 a.m. and you can go at your own pace, your own liking. And then what was it, the first?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like the top 3 boys and the top 3 girls get trophies.
Yes.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
So this is a timed, you can run it competitively if you choose.
For more competitive people, there are trophies.
Mhm.
But
Love
if
it. I love that option.
there's the scenery.
Yes.
Of course.
Exactly.
Love it. Now tell us about the trophies themselves, because I know in years past they've been really cool.
Well, we're the same trophies, obviously, like the logo matches the year, but Grace Bell, a very, very cool local artist, has made them for us in the past. They are surfboards that have the Run the Fort logo and the place, and it's really cool. The art that she does like a wave.
Yeah.
It's like a resin wave. It's so
Her stuff's
pretty.
insane. It's so good.
It's really good.
Well, that's very fitting for the setting. So cool little detail there. Now, what else? I heard something about Chick-fil-A raffle. I heard some things about stickers.
Yeah.
Tell us all those fun details too.
Okay, so well, when you enter the race, if you've never run before, you get a free hat. So
Ooh.
the hats are really cute. Can we show?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so these are the hats.
If you've never run
If you've never run before, yes. And then if you have run before, you get a sticker. So these are so cute. You can put them on your phone case. Sally has one on her phone case.
True.
Cute.
Water bottles, all the things that you can put a sticker on. You're in your car. And then you can enter in a raffle, no matter if you ran before or if you haven't. And well, if your ticket gets drawn, then you win free Chick-fil-A for a year, which that's a pretty nice deal.
I know. I wish I could do it, but
Yeah.
it's just if you register for the race,
Mhm.
you're automatically entered in the raffle. There's no separate thing. You just
I mean, giving back to the Boys and Girls Club, being active, and getting the chance to win free Chick-fil-A for a year. I mean, this is
Exactly.
I know. We're so grateful to the Keneally's for that.
Oh, good peeps, good peeps.
I know they really are great peeps. They really are great peeps. So I'm trying to think of what are we forgetting to ask? I feel like y'all have done a really great job. We're going to drop the registration link so that folks can register. And that the race, if you're going to race, which again, you don't have to, but the race starts at 8 a.m. sharp, right, Sal? So people probably want to get there, 7:30, 7:45, something like that. Yes,
I do
ma'am.
have a question. Now,
Great.
if they arrive 7:30, 7:45, are they parking in the furthest parking lot or the side parking lot? It's the furthest one back, right?
Yeah. The one near
Yeah.
the cannons.
The
The
one
one
near
near
the
the
fort
entrance to the
entrance,
fort.
yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Yes.
I know there's 2 parking lots, but I think
Right,
the
yeah.
back one is okay, cool. I always love to know where to park.
I know park. It really is a big deal. Tell me what to expect. Also, there are potties there, which I think is very important.
True.
Um,
We
so
do.
guys, what about, so you mentioned that last year you guys raised $25,000. You have this huge goal. Do y'all know, like, can you tell us where things stand so far for this year with your fundraising?
Yes. So far we've raised about $28,000. So we're a little over halfway there. So yeah, we're I mean, still just blown away by the support of the community, and I mean, even people that don't live in Carteret County have given to this cause. We're very grateful for it.
That's amazing. You should feel so proud of that. And MC, I think I was taking the words out of your mouth that if you can't participate in the race, if you don't happen to live here, if you would prefer to donate versus attend the race, there is that option as well. Is that right?
Yes,
Yeah.
there is that option as well.
Cool.
It's
So we'll
just-
drop that link in the comments as well.
Yeah. And that link actually takes you straight to the Boys and Girls Club of the Coastal Plain. So you can make that donation and it's tax deductible. Which I know you ladies are like, who cares? But adults care. Right. And the other thing I do want to say is, Sally, whether or not you might want to share that you've got some people recently, some generous donors who've offered to do a match. And so trying to take, I know, so nice, just the most incredible people. And so Sally, what's the total of that match? Some people, these combined, the total of the match is what?
I think it's 15,000. Yeah.
I think
So
that's
I
right.
mean, for a chance to, I mean, that's absolutely insane to me. It's like the fact that we could double our
Yeah.
impact that
Yeah.
way, or
Wow.
not we, people can double their impact that way.
Yeah, totally.
Oh my
I love
God.
it. I love it.
Y'all should be
Well,
so proud. This is awesome.
Thank you.
I know. And listen, Gilliam and Izzy, will y'all come back next year when Sally is
Yes,
we
we're
are
Sally's
so
in college and you guys? I know. Okay. Promise.
We'll put it on our
Yes.
calendar.
Yeah.
We'll hold you to it.
Great. Good. I love that. Okay, Meg, will you ask them our final question?
I would love to. And I'd love to hear y'all's answers separately if you feel comfortable. But we ask all of our guests the same question, and we're curious what has been saving your life lately.
Want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So DoorDash. I can't drive yet. I'm still 15, but in January I get my license. But DoorDash is really, it really fills my belly. I can always get my Chick-fil-A, but not on Sundays.
That's
But
so good.
I can
True.
get my large McDonald's fries and a large Sprite whenever I want.
Oh my gosh.
It's really good, Bojangles.
They've got
It's
it
good.
all.
They have
It's a
it
really
all.
good one, Izzy.
Izzy, I do want to point out that I wonder what your generation would have done back before DoorDash existed. I'm trying to think back.
I don't even
What
want
did we do? We would walk to whatever we
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I also do want to point out that actually Izzy probably really could walk to a McDonald's from her house.
No, I've done it.
Correct.
Always back there. I've done it.
It's doable. It's
There's a
doable.
will, there's a way.
But I love that. I love that. You're working smarter, not harder. I love that.
True.
Gilliam, how about you?
Probably the people closest to me, like my friends and family. I'm super close with my sister, who's a junior at Chapel Hill this year. And it's always a blessing, and it's so fun to always see her and go up and visit her and go to the football games with her. And it's always so fun when she comes home to visit. So she's probably someone who's really near and dear to my heart.
And EC, her sister,
Yes.
was captain of the cross country team my freshman year.
Yes, so
No way. Okay. Small world.
I love that. Well,
Love it.
Sal, how about you?
Well, I would say generally reading, but specifically I've been reading this book called The Nightingale.
Ooh.
So good.
So
I
good.
cannot put it down. So whenever after a long day, I just get in bed and read. It's the best.
That's such a good one. We will also, if someone watching has not read that book, we will post
I
the
know.
Amazon link or hit the bookshop in Morehead City. I mean, go get it. It's very, very good. Worth the read for sure.
It's a great one. The Nightingale. Yeah, that's a great one.
MC,
Well,
what about
guys,
you? We can
we're
just
really-
keep everyone on here.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I love that. I'm going to say that what is saving my life right now, I'm going to be really transparent that I've been having a hard time with, Sally leaving next year and that whole process and all of this. And I think what's been saving my life is that she she expresses herself really well and is able to really, I think, hold me accountable and really say, hey, this is, I don't know, I'm just grateful. I feel really grateful that I have such a great kid.
Oh,
So,
wow. I
yeah.
have a little lump in my throat.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
precious.
Well, wait a minute, because I know exactly what's getting ready to happen. It's going to be so great. What's saving your life right now, Meg?
Okay, speaking of kids, it's not what you think. Hey, babe, can you please bring our newest
Speaking of
child in?
kids.
Sean, do you want to say hey to Coffee with MC?
Hello.
This is our new little
There's
baby.
sweet husband and sweet
Aw.
puppy. Oh my gosh.
So this is
Meg,
our
hey, Sean.
Hey.
Okay, tell us who this is.
this is Bear. He's our newest little golden retriever, and
I
this
was
is
gonna say, look who's
Bean.
trying to get on the screen.
Mm-hmm. So, oh, you got a little excited, but Bear has been saving our lives. We got him earlier this week, and he has just been a little tiny pterodactyl sometimes, but joy.
That
Love
is
it.
so much fun. Bear is absolutely adorable. So Bear and Bean, and it seems like Bean's being a great. What is Bean? Is Bean a brother? A brother.
Exact brother. So they have the same parents, just born about 3.5 years apart.
So cool.
I know. So he's precious. I'm sure you guys will see more Bear cameos on Coffee with MC if we film from home in the future. But yeah, he's been saving my life.
I love this. Well, hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Izzy, Gillum, thank you guys so much for being here. Sal, thank you. We can't wait to see y'all next weekend at the race, and we'll drop those links below for everybody. Thanks so much. Bye, Sean. Happy
Bye.
weekend. Bye.